Welcome back to the Cornea Impression, and today with us we have the Acer Aspire 14 AI. Now this laptop is special not just because it has AI, but also because Acer intends this product towards students who are going back to school. Now it's been over a decade that I have been to school. So who we have here with us is Nikhil, who's part of our team, recently out of school. And thank you, Nikhil, for joining us. And who better to talk more about this product than him, who can actually take this product, trace back his steps to school, and also understand or tell us if this is a proper product for students who are going back to school. By the way, like and subscribe to our channel. And comment.
And comment as well.
Yeah, man, he uses one line, but he keeps forgetting. But that's okay. Let's get this video started. A note to all the friends who are watching, we're going to be breaking down this video into two parts. The first part, which is with Nikhil, is for people who just want to understand from a user's perspective how the Acer Aspire 14 AI is. And the second part is for all you guys who want to understand the Acer Aspire 14 AI in detail with respect to what hardware it has, how's the AI, everything else will be discussed with me. So let's get on with the video with the first part, which is with Nikhil. So, Nikhil, you've had this laptop, what, 4 or 5 days?
4 or 5 days, yeah.
4 or 5 days. And you know what? I mean, before we even reached to a verdict from you, what do you think of the design?
I really like this clean design that it has. It looks very minimal, it looks very elegant and premium, you know. And I think it fits very well in like professional environments. So it really helps. It doesn't have that overblown look to it.
I think this is also a good real estate to have some stickers and all that you can.
Yeah, you can put those as well, yeah.
And what do you think about the weight?
The weight, it was surprisingly light. Despite being all metal, I found it very easy to carry around for university or carrying around in public transport. It wasn't much of a hassle. It felt very light to me.
It is surprisingly light and it's well constructed as well. What do you think about while you were using it? Let's forget about the design. I mean, I can see that you like the design.
Yeah, the design is pretty good. Yeah.
What about the hardware? Like, what did you do with it?
Even while using it, the experience was very nice. I was using it mainly for work, video editing and stuff.
You used it for video editing?
I used it a bit for video editing.
You were editing what, 4K or normal?
4K videos, yeah. I was editing for
proper 4K?
Yes, proper 4K.
So you did connect the charger?
No, I didn't connect the
charger.
What? Yeah, really. And I was surprised by, I mean, obviously not very heavy edits, but for light, quick edits, it was very quick.
When did you last charge this?
I think honestly, I last charged it, I think maybe a day ago. And I mean, even right now, I didn't bring the charger for it, so.
So you're saying it's light?
It's light, yeah.
It's powerful enough to handle what you needed it?
Yes, even on battery.
Even on battery?
Even on battery.
So, I mean, if you plugged it in, like for Windows laptop, like that's something that people talk about. Plug it in and it has
exactly,
no power.
Yeah.
This did it without plugging in?
Without having to plug it in, yeah.
And did you use it for anything else? Like, I know for a fact I would need a larger display. This is a 14-inch, not bad. But it's touchscreen. Did you use the touchscreen?
I did use the touchscreen, yeah. You could. I was playing some games on it here and there as well.
On the touchscreen?
Yeah, I mean, I was curious as to how it would perform in gaming as well.
I know for a fact that you can actually control or have an external display on this.
Yeah.
Which is 8K.
I didn't find the need to do that, but I did try it out. It was fine.
Okay. So you did connect the external display.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if you've used this as a charger. I would possibly, it's got Type-C, so I would have tried that. But I understand you never felt the need.
No, I didn't feel the need to it.
But you tried editing.
I have tried editing.
And it did it on its own power, that
even
battery power.
For, say, multitasking, I have a habit of leaving a lot of tabs open, you know.
Oh,
so like exactly.
That's so you.
All the research stuff, all that stuff, you know.
Did you try the AI?
Yeah, I did try the Copilot thingy. So it was, you know, the presentation that we had earlier
for the world photography.
Exactly.
You made it using this?
I did. I used it to help me out a bit. So it gave me good pointers. It helps me brainstorm and all that stuff.
So he was cheating. So
that's what everyone does, you know.
Now, apparently, yes, everyone will. So you've used the AI as well. So it's not bad.
No, it's good actually.
Is it fast enough for your needs?
Fast enough, yeah.
Now, this has been Nikhil's take on the Acer Aspire 14 AI as a student. Like, he liked it. Do you like it?
Yeah, I did like it.
Do you think like the form factor, the computational needs, the battery, everything is proper?
I was impressed by it.
Thank you so much, Nikhil.
Take care.
Thanks, bro. Let's talk about everything else in detail now. Now let's start with the second segment of this video where we'll discuss the Acer Aspire 14 AI in depth. We'll further dispute or segment this video into different sections, starting with the design, with respect to the hardware, the AI, the usage, and finally we'll conclude. So let's start with the design. I love the design of the AI Aspire 14, not just because it looks nice and sleek, it's primarily the construction of materials that they have used as well. It is all metal design. They haven't compromised. It's an entry-level laptop from Acer. Despite that, it's a full metal construction, which feels sturdy and also has a very premium look to it with this brushed aluminum on the outside as well as the undercover, which is aluminum in this case. Because of which it also adds a bit of rigidity to the laptop. And that's why when you want to open it, you literally have to use two hands. Normally you can open most of the laptops with one finger. This one you cannot. And I understand why they've done this is because there's hardly any flex to the screen. There's no play. So this hinge is meant or designed to last. And I understand why they've done this completely. And also they have integrated it, that screen. We'll come to that, but not bad. The bezels as well on the laptop do seem a little too much, but then they have factored this with respect to how rough this laptop is going to be handled by the Gen Zs. Since I strongly feel that Acer has got the design right, they've already run halfway through to the hearts of the Gen Zs or the students who will be purchasing these laptops. Now, this is an all-metal construction, but despite that, it's only 1.5 or 1.4 kilograms to be precise. It's not even 1.5. Which is a very neat feat that they have achieved in this form factor. That was with respect to the weight, but they also have multiple connection options. When I talk about connection options, there's physical connection options on the Acer Aspire 4. You have a physical 3.5mm jack. That's a two-way jack, so it can be for your audio calls or it can be just for listening music as well. You have a USB type A on the left side as well as on the right side. So you have two USB point in. There is a Kensington lock. I don't know if you guys use it. I'm not using it. I've never had one, but it's good that you have one. On the other side, you have two Type-C ports, which are Thunderbolt 4 compatible, because of which if you're connecting your high-speed SSDs, it's going to be really, really quick on transferring and reading speeds. And also, the charger that you get with this is also powered through a Type-C port, because of which if you don't carry your charger to school, you can charge it using a mobile phone charger as well. As long as it's probably 60 watts and above, that will at least charge faster. You don't have to worry about that as well. That's where the battery comes in, but we'll come back to that later. Since we've spoken about the design, now let's talk about the hardware. With respect to the hardware, let's start with the screen. This is a nice screen with an anti-glare coating. It is matte finish, 14-inch display with 60 Hz of refresh rate. Yeah, it's not 120 Hz, it's not a gaming laptop, but it's a touch screen. And it also flexes to 180 degrees. So you can keep it flat while you're having a discussion with your friends, or you can probably even play games with the other person on the other side. I think that's a very neat feature to have. Haven't seen this in a very long time on a laptop of this price point. With respect to the CPU, it is the Intel Ultra 7 processor. You have the Ultra 9 available as well. This is an 8-core CPU. You also have the Intel Arc GPU. It might not be the best when it comes to GPU capabilities, but it is extremely efficient and which is necessary for this form factor and the battery life, which we'll come to later. And since this is an AI-based laptop, you do need a neural processor, which works independently of your CPU and your GPU. And in this case, you have the Acer AI Boost with TOPS of 48, which is 48 trillion operations per second, which is brilliant if you ask me. I mean, you can't even fathom that number together. I can't even write it on a piece of paper. You do have an HDMI port as well. If I haven't mentioned this in the design, okay, I'm putting it in the hardware because this HDMI port is capable of putting out 8K worth of resolution or 8K resolution of this laptop directly to an external display. That's impressive. So if you're not happy with this screen resolution when you're working on something like Nikhil was trying to edit videos. So if you're working on some projects like that, editing pictures probably, if you're into photography, you can connect an external display and then work off this laptop and then use this screen as a trackpad. There are also two speakers here at the bottom. They're decent enough for you to just monitor your audio if you're in case editing something or editing a video on your laptop or maybe just watching content on the go. But there is a dedicated audio jack so you can plug in your headphones, or there's Bluetooth. Obviously there's Bluetooth 5.0, so connect your ongoing headphones that you or earphones that you use on your phones. You can connect to them and listen to your music of preference. And to support all that hardware, Acer has installed a 65 watt-hour battery pack in this, which is good enough to do about 24 hours easy. And if you are running some heavy projects, or if you are running it and maybe running DaVinci and editing video, that might just drop down. But for your daily needs of computation or AI needs, I think it's a good battery pack, good battery power to have in this form factor. Let's talk about AI, and there are a plethora of AI functions available in the Acer Aspire 14 AI. We do get Microsoft Copilot. With Microsoft Copilot, there are multiple functions that you can do. You can talk to Microsoft Copilot. You can ask it to create presentations for you. You can ask it to create a presentation using an Excel sheet. You can also generate images with Microsoft Copilot. But then if you don't want to use Microsoft Copilot, Acer has also integrated their very own AI-powered tools in here to assist you on your daily life. Starting with Acer Assist. With Acer Assist, you can search for files locally. So you have a text file or a Word document with your car's VIN number on it. You don't know what you have named the file as. Just type in your VIN number, or you can just say you want to search for a VIN number and it will try and locate that file for you. You have a 1 TB of SSD on this, and a plethora of data that might be there on it, it will locate it for you. With Acer Live Art, you can create images, also edit images. We have been doing that on our mobile phones. Now you can do it on the laptop. Then there's Acer Sense. Now this is a dedicated AI tool designed for the health check or diagnostic tool for your laptop here. It will monitor your GPU, CPU, understand how the process is being used for a particular process, optimize it, while keeping it efficient, so that way your battery life is extended. And if there's anything that is probably not working properly, the Acer's AI Sense will help you diagnose or run a diagnostic test to understand how or what's wrong with your laptop. Now, Acer's Purified View is very relevant to this camera right here. It's a 1080 camera here, which is good enough for your presentation calls. But with the AI functions, you can use artificial lighting in the video output itself, so it looks like you're in a well-lit situation. It will also reduce the noise in your video, so the video is visible, or you are visible much more crisper on the other side. And also you can blur out your background, change your background using that camera. My most loved feature about it is how it tracks you. So in case you have a wider environment or you're walking around while you're presenting, it will track you and keep the frame on you while you're moving around, and as you come close, it reframes it. And then there is also the live caption. So in case you're in a very noisy situation where you're not able to hear the caller on the other side, you can start the live captions and you will be able to read what the person is saying in case the person is not audible. And then there's also the noise cancellation feature that Acer provides. So if you have noise on your side, this will clear that out. But these were some of the online functions that I spoke about. There are also offline AI functions that the Acer Aspire has. Quite a lot of them. If you want to know more, pause the video right now. We can read more about it. Okay, so now we have spoken about the design, we have spoken about the hardware, we have spoken about the AI, but how is this in the real world? Now that's the reason why we did hand this laptop over to Nikhil. He traveled on buses, he traveled on trains, he used it while he was on the go, he used it when he was indoors, he used it when he was outdoors, he used it for editing, he used it for gaming, he used it for making his video calls as well. And in all those aspects, the hardware and the AI work seamless together. It's good enough to have hardware which is very top spec. But if you don't have software which is optimized or not supporting that hardware, it doesn't go hand in hand. But in this case, for the kind of specs that we have, the software is well optimized, the AI is on point. So for a user experience, I think this is a wholesome package and it lasts good. He did charge the laptop maybe after 1.5 days or 2 days in some case, which is a good enough battery backup that this laptop provides as well. Now we have reached that stage where I need to conclude this video. Now we did talk about the design, it's good, the hardware, brilliant, AI, much needed, and the usage possibilities, for which Nikhil came in and he spoke about how relevant the device felt when he was out there trying to backtrace his steps and try to live like a college student. He didn't just do that, but he also tried and use it for work. I think this is a well-designed, well-packaged product from Acer. The Acer Aspire 14 AI with the AI power is a perfect laptop for you as a student who's starting off. It's a perfect blend of fun, perfect blend of being light and portable, and all this while staying friendly to the pocket to your parents. This is Aurelius Coutinho from the Cornea Impression signing off. You guys have a good evening here, and do like and subscribe to our content
And comment.
and that.